Welcome to the inspirational, informational, and transparent Aviation Careers podcast. Today we answer listener mail and also talk about why you shouldn't compare yourself to others on the internet, especially on YouTube, because you are who you are, and that's the most important thing. But let's start off with some listener mail. And also, by the way, if you have questions, feedback at aviationcareerspodcast.com, or just go ahead and the contact page on aviationcareerspodcast.com. So the first email comes in from our contact page and asks this: are there resources that I could use for finding scholarships? I'm an Asian male in my 30s, married with kids. I noticed there aren't any scholarships geared towards Asians on the current list and was wondering if any would be added in the next update. Thank you. Well, thanks for that question. By the way, the Scholarships Guide has over $120 million in scholarships. You can get one for free by going to aviationcareerspodcast.com/free. And by the way, if you want to help out, hit the like button and subscribe. Also, you can become a Patreon and help us out, put more scholarships into other people's hands, because all the money we raise from this, from all the advertising from this YouTube channel, we actually use to put towards those scholarships guides. Anyway, to find out more about those Asian scholarships, there's a couple ways you can do that. We do have some, by the way, in the scholarships guide now, but there are just a few in there. There's a new organization that we've actually talked to about putting more Asian scholarships out there, and that's the Professional Asian Pilots Association. They have scholarships on their page. Those don't come out till September, but we are in contact with them to put them into the guide, the different ones that they have. And I know that it's a challenge for you and that's the reason we made the guide, because a lot of these organizations, they don't put their scholarships out till right before they actually are ready to take applications in. So what we've done is we've recorded all those scholarships for you so that when they take them down from their website, you know what to expect the next time they come out again. So make sure you look for those in our scholarships guide. There are a couple in there. Just do a search by Asian. There are just a few, but there's a whole bunch more coming. I mean, they've given away like almost $500,000, I think, in scholarships. So I'll look on their website, the Professional Asian Pilots Association, to find out more about those scholarships. And yes, we will have those in the guide. Appreciate the question. Again, aviationcareerspodcast.com/contact to find out more as far as if you have questions. Also, aviationcareerspodcast.com/free to get the free scholarships guide. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about our subject today. And one of the concerns I've had recently is with a lot of my clients, folks that are in our coaching courses, is that they're trying to emulate somebody else that's online. Maybe it's somebody, especially like on YouTube and that type of thing. But the most important thing is don't try to be like somebody else online on, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it may be, because they aren't you. They don't know your situation. So it's important for you to be you and for you to move forward in your career in the manner that's best for you and your family and your situation. Because remember, their situation is totally different than yours. So make sure that when you look at these people online, it's great to use them. Say you're using somebody online as, a mentor and that type of thing. I think that's awesome. That's really cool. But try not to be exactly like them, because you don't know exactly what their situation is. Maybe they already are a millionaire and you're not, and they can pay for all their hours by just going out there and renting an airplane. Maybe there's somebody who is struggling just like you are, and you can connect with them. And I think that is terrific. But again, your situation is incredibly unique. So your worldview also, another thing to keep in mind is your worldview from these folks that are out there on the internet is a lot different. You may have a different philosophy, etc. You also may be in a different physical location. Say this is somebody that's in the north and they are in snow and a lot of time of the year and it's cold. Maybe you do resonate with that, but maybe you don't. So again, pick the people that you choose to listen to very carefully and try to get someone with a very unbiased opinion. But I think it's great that you are looking at internet, because you can find so much out there, so much free stuff out there. So again, money situation might be different. Their education might be different. Their family obligations might be different. So the most important thing you can do is maybe go out there and find somebody who can be a coach, like a career coach, like we do here with the career coaching. And you can just click on coaching that's on the side of the screen at aviationcareerspodcast.com to find out more. But you want that unbiased opinion. You also could look towards some counselors, but one of the reasons we started this, of course, is there's not many counselors that understand the situations as far as aviation is concerned. So it's good to find somebody who is an aviation counselor, an aviation coach. So make sure you look towards that. Also, you might be able to find a good mentor, maybe somebody who isn't exactly, up to maybe up to snuff on the aviation or up to speed on aviation, but they're a great mentor out there. Or you find a mentor at the airport that says, hey, listen, this is something that I think I can help you with, and I want to help you. Be careful, though, of this. There's a lot of people that try to tell you what to do. And be careful, because they sometimes are speaking from their viewpoint, from their perspective. And they may be trying to do the right thing, but a lot of times they'll say, well, this is the way I did it. Because I could sit here and tell you the way I did things, and it wouldn't be relevant to you because you're in a different situation. I might tell you the ways that I did things in the past just to give you an example of an instance. But remember, there's many other people out there and many different ways to actually go forward in your career. Maybe you do like I did, and you work a job, and at night you get your ratings. Or maybe you go out and you save your money and then go and get your ratings. You get a scholarship. Whatever it may be, remember, what you do is important for you and your family, and it's very unique to you. So make sure you find somebody, and a lot of times it's best to pay somebody to become a counselor, etc., because of the fact that they'll give you that unbiased opinion. So another thing I'd like you to do is this, because sometimes what we do is when we go out there and we look at people on the internet, we get discouraged and we think, oh gosh, I should be more like that person, and why am I not where that person is? You see these 23-year-olds getting hired at the majors, they're captains within a year at the majors, that type of thing. And you say, well, why can't I do that? Why didn't I do that? Well, that doesn't matter, because you are where you are and you are who you are, and all you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough. And I think that's important to know. And that's not a quote from me. That's actually from A.L. Williams. A.L. Williams was a really interesting football coach that turned around and started a company, an insurance company. And he's got this great book, and I really highly recommend it. I'll have it in the show notes down below. It is called All You Can Do, and all you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough. This book actually, it's really simple, and it gives you the 6-point plan and turns like ordinary people into real winners. And I think it's a terrific book to read. And again, all you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough, by A.L. Williams. So that's another suggestion today. There's also a lot of things out there on my reading list. If you're somebody who's interested in moving forward in their career and doesn't have a good mentor, there's lots of books out there on how to move forward in this career. But just remember this. What's most important is you and what you do to move forward. And that is because of the fact that you have a specific financial situation, you have a specific obligation in life, you have a specific education, you're a specific age, you may have a background issue, you may have a medical issue, so you are very unique compared to a lot of other people. So most importantly for me, do this. Go out there, find someone that can be a mentor, somebody who can be a career coach, just like we do here at the Career Coaching at Aviation Careers Podcast. But do me a favor and try not to become somebody that's on the internet or on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. It's great to look at what they do. It's great to aspire to become like them, but don't be exactly like them, because you're important just in who you are. You're very important, and it's most important to do what's best for you, your family, and your life situation. But one of the things that you're doing right now that is incredibly important is you're watching this video, you're listening online, and you are going to now take one step towards your career just by listening to this. But when you stop listening or watching this, do me a favor. Do something. Do something today. It could be something small. It could be researching that book that I talked about. All you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough. Or maybe you can look into finding a mentor. Maybe you can find a career coach. Maybe you start looking at another flight school, or you go out and you start another rating and start doing your written exams. Whatever it may be, make sure you take one step today to move forward in your career and in your life. Well, we'll talk to you again next episode. Safe flying out there.